Welcome everyone and thank you for joining me. My name is Tandin Tlapo and today we are looking at data handling, whereby we will be looking at summarizing data and doing practice and application questions. Now, the first question that is given to us, the following are the salaries of employees working at a call center in 2 different towns. So we have 2 different towns. It means we are dealing with 2 different sets of data. Now we have the salaries are given in rands, and these 2 working stations, the other one is Springs and the other one is Benoni. So this is the context that we are given. We know that we are dealing with 2 sets of data. And firstly, the question says, determine the number of employees working at the Benoni station. Number of employees and where in Benoni. So now we are given 2 sets, Benoni and Springs. So you must make sure that you go to the correct station by following the instructions. So how many employees are working at Benoni station? So you need to count the number of salaries given to you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It means now at Benoni working station they have 10 employees. They have 10 employees. That is your answer for number A. Then number B, arrange the salaries of Springs working station in ascending order. So these 2 are your keywords. So you are no longer going to Benoni, but now you must arrange for Springs. Now let us arrange from the smallest value to the biggest value. Now, looking at what we are given there, the smallest salary would be 4,100, followed by another 4,100. Thereafter, we can cancel it out so that we know that this one we have already recorded it down. Now, after we look at the third value there that we can have. So from 4,100 we can have 4,320 and then 4,650, 4,900, and then we are left with 4 salaries. So let us arrange them accordingly. We have 5,450. We cancel it out. There we have 5,650. 5,650. There is followed by 7,250, and lastly we have 7,650. So this is how we arrange in ascending order. Now you should be able to work with much bigger numbers than these ones. Then number C, calculate the average, meaning you're calculating the mean of the salaries and at Benoni working station. So now we are here at Benoni. Now when we calculate the mean, remember we've said the procedure is whereby now we will add the sum of all values divided by the total. So now adding the sum of these salaries, the first one we have 5,550. Remember, when we talk of the sum, we must add. So we have the second salary, 7,650, 6,900, then 8,450 plus 7,500 plus 6,500 plus 7,000 plus 8,900 plus 6,590, and the last salary is 8,900. So this is the sum of all these values. So this sum must be added by the total number of salaries or of employees. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should be divided by 10. Then having the sum, it means now we are adding all these values or these salaries. So this gives us 73,940. This is the sum. Then the sum is divided by 10. So meaning is the total number of values. So this in total we have 7,394 when it's divided by 10. Then moving along to number D, write down the median, meaning it's the middle value of the salaries of Springs Working Station. Springs Working Station. So median, remember we've said before you can identify your median, you need to write in ascending order. So you have your 4,100, 4,100, followed by 4,320, 4,650, 4,900, and then followed by 5,450, 5,650, these two, and then you have 7,250, and the last salary is 7,650. Now this is in ascending order. From here, we need to equate numbers on the right equally as well as on the left. So we have 2 this side, 2, 3, 3, 1, 1. So the middle value is 4,900. So our median is 4,900. Then number E, identify the mode of both working station. So for Springs, remember we've said when you are dealing with more than one data set, you need to indicate, or when you are calculating more than one concept, you need to indicate that I'm calculating for this and I'm calculating for that. So in this case, we need to indicate this is for Benoni, and the other one would be for Springs. Now let us go and look at the data set at Springs. We are looking for the mode, the number that appears the most or keeps on repeating itself. At Springs, we can see that our mode is 4,100 because it appears 1, 2. It appears twice on our data set, and then there's no any other value that appears again twice or 3 times in the data set of Springs. Then we go to Benoni. In Benoni, looking at the data set, we are looking for a number that will appear the most. So we have 8,900. 8,900 appears 2 times. Then, yes, so we have 8,900. It's a mode for Benoni working station. Then we go to number 2. The manager at IQ Generators collected data on the income accumulated over a period of 1 year. So this company, it's what they have received over a period of 1 year, respectively. The word respectively, it means they follow each other. Meaning if these are the months, it means it will be January, February, March, April, respectively. That's the word. So now let us answer the questions that follow. Calculate the mean income that the company has made over a period of 1 year. So our mean, we need to add the sum of all these values. So our mean would be 3,571 plus 4,581 plus 48,769 plus 51,435 plus 59,800 plus 62,036 plus 67,505 plus 68,715 plus 72,515 plus 82,625 plus 87,000 and lastly 95,245. So all this is divided by the total number of income that is received. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this should be divided by 12. Now if you work that out, you must add the sum of all those values. So now this will give you a total amount of 772,797, and this sum is divided by 12. So if it's divided by 12, then it means the average of this company on the accumulated amount over a period of a year is 64,399.75 cents. So this is the average of what they have accumulated. Then number B, determine the mode income of the company. So the mode, we are looking for a value that keeps on repeating itself. So in this case, there is no mode because there's no value that appears twice or 3 times. So remember, we said we are writing no mode and not a 0. Number C, determine the median of the data given in the company. So it is given respectively. It means it has already been arranged. When we look at this data set, it has already been arranged in ascending order. So what we can do, we can simply equate numbers on the right as well as on the left. So now we have 1, 2, 1, 2 this side, 1, 2 again, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then we are left with these 2 values. So we have 62,036 plus 67,505. So we have said if we have 2 values in between, we add them together and divide by 2. So this will give us an amount of 129,541. It is the sum, and the sum is divided by 2. It gives us 64,772, and 70,5. So we're just going to add a 0 so that it's money. In terms of money, after a comma, we must have 2 values. Calculate the range of the income. So remember the range, we are at number D now. So range is equals to your highest value minus your smallest value from the data set. So the highest value is 95,245 minus 36,571. So this gives you a range of 58,674. So this is the range. Then number E, give 2 possible reasons why the company made a huge income in the last month, of which is the month of December. So now when you give the possible reason, anything relevant to this context will be accepted. It might be people received bonuses, or most people saved up for the whole year, to buy these generators at the end of the year, of which it will be a month of December. Anything relevant will be accepted. Identify the outlier of the income, that is number F. So now we are identifying the outlier. It's a value that is far apart from the other values. It can be the smallest, it can be the biggest. So in this case, we can say it can be 95,245 because it's that month of December where the company has made a huge income. Right, now we are going to take a quick ad break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.